Africa's shown up with double armies. Right, what they got? Very heavy spears. That's probably a good freaking army, actually.
How can I assist you?
Wow, she can't do anything to armies yet. Although we do have a promotion. Right, what we got? Distract, Inspire, bonus to public order. Inspire populous action +3. Spread religion. Oh yeah, she's a priestess.
Father be praised. How can I help?
Right. What have we got to hire? Very heavy swords, which would ruin their very heavy spears.
Warriors all.
Okay, let's ditch you. Or merge. And then ditch you. Hire them.
Thirsty for battle.
And then go fight this one.
Attack! On the move, lads. Kill the cowards.
Right then. They've got one unit of cavalry, which we can easily defeat with our cataphracts, which will then free my dogs up to run around behind and munch on whoever they please. We should be good. If you want to see how the co-op runs, there's a video of me and Chad doing co-op on the YouTube channel. You can go check that out now. I didn't have any problems with lag at all between the two players. It obviously depends who you're playing with. Right.
Warband! Battle group, awaiting your word.
Central formation.
Spearmen!
Left flank.
Spearmen
Right flank.
ready for battle. Missile warriors.
I'll have the archers sat behind the swords.
Battle group awaiting your word.
With the onagers. General backing them up. Now, where's his cavalry? His cavalry's on that side. You three are all going out that way.
Alanic spearmen.
And then the dogs are going to go out in 2 units, one on each flank. Alright. Let's go. Cavalry, you got the priority task. Dogs out wide. Dogs out wide.
I long to go home and see my children, my wife. But I never tire of leading you, my great warriors. My friends, come, let us wreak havoc.
He actually looks like the portrait. That makes a change. So, these are the guys we've got to deal with. Oh, enemy archers are spreading out. Where's his general? Where's his general gone? Ah, hello. Once you come into range. Come on, camels. Come on, camels. Come on, camels. Alright, you focus his general. Flaming shot. You chase those archers. Not so much. Come on, beat the camels. We're all good once you manage that. I've got all day to sit here and catapult his general.
Advance at speed! We have no...
Having a nice little ranged archer fight. He's shooting at legionary defectors with enormous shields and can continue to do so for the rest of his days if he likes.
Battle ready and eager!
Onagers, stop moving. Ranged units, focus the hell out of them. Oh, come on, have we not defeated these camels yet?
Spears ready!
They can fire all day long at, they've killed one legionary. Look, fine. Send the dogs in. Damn camels can get eaten.
The enemy refuses to admit defeat! Their unit has rallied!
His general's running a mile.
Ready to ride! Kill, kill, kill!
Alright, there's the dogs in. Eating the camels. Poor doggies. General's just going around all over the place. Whatever he feels like, I don't care. Look, alright, fine. Let's send forward the infantry then. Here come the dogs for the slingers. I haven't noticed. They have now. Alright, you charge him. You charge him.
Deadly missiles ready. Not to wallow.
So the swords charge their side. Oh, swords versus spears.
We have gained the upper hand.
The age-old story.
Ready to march. For glory. Missiles ready. Servants of the Lord. Ready for battle. The enemy have rallied their units.
And now they're going to run. These guys are nearly breaking. Off they go.
On me.
Right. You line up.
At speed. Move it. At the ready.
Need to box it. Oh no, he's running. Alright, just go run the general down then. I need to make sure that unit actually gets eradicated. Look, they've chased me the entire map. I'm going to give my guys a chance to go and say hi. Only a few left. Right then. For anybody who was here earlier, they may know what time it is. There may be a slight problem with this one. It's got a character that I don't... Well, I can't tell if it's a 1 or an I, because the font that Will chose doesn't make that amazingly clear. So... The second letter could be substituted for a I or a 1. You've had your warning. I can't copy paste because I'm reading it off my phone. Right, that'll do. Another key given out in chat. Decisive victory. Whoever it is that manages to activate it, let us know in chat. You'll get a shout out. Oh, it's not technology's fault. It's people for picking dodgy fonts that are apparently incapable of differentiating standard letters. Oh crap, I can't make it back to town.
Getting on our way.
I am the knife in the dark. I'll just
Misdirect him quick.
There.
Parent Shirayuki 5, got it.
See, Father, I told you I'd be a great man.
Ooh, my spy's upgraded again. Right, ruin stores. Look, corruption, investigate corruption, gather intelligence. Hmm. I'll go with the corruption and the ruined stores.
Warriors.
Oh, he's gonna get starved, but if I double time him, this guy will probably be able to hit him because this line is a complete and utter lie. Now, isn't it game after our earlier incident? I can't remember which turn we were on. One more.
Let them cower before
Next
us.
turn. Next turn. Oh, unassigned skill. That's my priestess. And then that guy up there. One of those, one of those. Yeah, people saying you can get this on Kingwin. You realise those are grey market resellers, and UBI deactivated a crap load of keys from there recently. Admittedly, they reactivated them because of the outcry from players that had already installed it and had the game they were playing removed from them. But they still sell potentially illegal keys because they're bought with stolen credit cards and stuff. So be very careful buying games from grey market sellers that are not approved resellers like Kingwin.
Father be praised! How can I help?
I am the knife in the dark. I could do more.
Right, Africa. Have you calmed down enough
Speak
yet?
quickly.
No.
Do not
You guys, you want a peace deal? No. Eastern Roman Empire, are you weak
Do
enough to
not
want one
waste
yet?
time on
No. You guys?
Be welcome.
You're
I suppose.
non-existent,
Now speak as you.
and you don't want a peace treaty.
Before you say anything, know that
Ah,
I have an
Nabasia.
amulet.
Good. Get out of my face.
Am I always to be disturbed by...
What about Western Rome? How many provinces they got left? 4. Well, hopefully we're about to make that one smaller.
attack!
Go! Oh, they're pathetically weak. Right. But occupy it. The province instability isn't quite so bad. I'm going to need the cash to actually afford to do anything to it. The actual unhappiness in the city is going to be bad. I've got an army to kill any rebellions, so, you know. Alright. Smash it to the ground. 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 Repair. Because I definitely can't afford that yet. We've torched all around it. It's a reasonable place to try and establish. And we can assign a provincial governor. Who do we want? Family tree. Nobody. Spare. They're all busy. Alright. One of these random people then. Replenishment. Cunning. Replenishment. And then whilst we're up there, we will have the construction costs one. There we go. Shrove Tuesday. Total War Attila came out on Pancake Day. Pancakes and death. Almost as good as death by pancakes. Johnny, if you buy stuff from the store, what happens is you pay your money, then they will send you a key, usually within 4 hours, to the email address that you sign up with. It's quicker if you approve the email address using their system for approval. And then 10% of what you paid them comes to me, or as like a commission. But to be honest, I buy the game where it's cheapest, but from a reputable retailer. If you go grey market, you're risking the fact you may lose your game and your money. Go to at least an approved retailer, but then go to whichever one of those is cheapest. You know, I'm not saying buy from me, support me, whatever the cost. No, just go to wherever's cheapest. I set that thing up because it usually has better deals than Steam, except for when Steam goes into one of its full-blown sale bonanza type settings. So yes. Right. We're getting there, we're getting there. We've got some reasonable money coming in. I still need a few more turns till I can afford to actually do anything here, because it is 9,700. So, yeah. This place is now in positive happiness. This place is in positive happiness, which is extremely strange. Things are starting to look up. The Romans are mostly dealt with. I think they're down to 3 provinces now. Let's see if they'd like a peace deal. Where they gone? Hey, Western Rome. I know we've
Come then,
basically...
speak.
No,
The Emperor will consider what I hear, but you must speak without delay.
not even remotely. Yeah, it's well worth keeping an eye on that store thing I've got, because occasionally they run sales. They have quite good sales. Not quite on par with Steam in terms of the percentage down from normal price, but the normal price is lower to begin with, so yeah. Just keep an eye on it. Inspire troops, distract, spread religion. And encourage dissent in a foreign settlement. Could be useful. How are we doing religious wise? We're up to be the prominent one. That's good. Yep, the map's generally the same as Rome 2. I think there's a little bit extra up on the northeast corner. To maybe not. I think that there might be, just to allow for the Huns. It's not hugely different, is the answer you're looking for.